Alright, so now part 2 from this tutorial. You're going to want to go ahead and save your scene after you've already saved it as a VM gun. And we're going to go ahead and go open up our Call of Duty 4 rig. So just go ahead and go down to the Call of Duty 4 bin, Maya, and then animation source, view model, M16. View model M16 animation.mb. Alright, so right here at the bottom is our little animation scroll area where we get to see how the animations play. And if we extend this little square thing all the way and we go panels, perspective, rig, def mesh camera, we can watch these animations be played. And we're going to be matching up our SCAR to be able to be played in these animations. So you can go ahead and just stop it and bring it back to scene 1. And now we're going to go Call of Duty World at War, view model tools, switch gun and current rig file. And we're going to direct it to our VM gun for the SCAR H that we just made. Model export, then view model SCAR H, and the VM gun. And this is why, because it filters out the files. Now you import it, and now we have just went ahead and put the gun in place of the M16. So if we look around here, it seems to be pretty decent. Just go ahead and see real quick in wireframe view. Let's go ahead and watch the animations to see if there's anything we're going to need to change. So just change it to 6 view. Alright. So one of the main things we're going to need to do then is first reposition the gun. And to do that, we go back into the perspective view, and then there should be this large rectangle right here, and you should see these red lines appear at the bottom. And go ahead and just minimize our view of how many frames we're going to see. We hit the move tool and go ahead and move it back a bit, and go back into rig def mesh camera, and also work in here like that. And move it back just a little more. I think right there looks good. And then we're going to go ahead and hit S, and then we're going to hold right click over the black and hit copy, and we're going to find the next red line right here, and then do paste. Alright, here's another one, paste, and right here's a reload animation. Right here, and paste it. And just watch that. And if you're wondering how I'm doing this, you just hold left click, drag. Alright, here's the next one. There's a second reload. I may want to go ahead and move it back here a bit. I'm gonna go back in perspective, like right there, and hit S. Go ahead and watch it again. That looks better. Okay, right here is the fire animation. I'm gonna go ahead and just check real quick which the frames were. I believe it was 250 or 260. Alright, 260, 265. We can actually just make that 3 frames instead of 5. So we're going to select again this large rectangle and go ahead and make sure we've got it. Nope, we need to first move it back. And then for this scene we also want to put it there. And then for here, paste. And then you might want to move it back a bit. So then whenever that's pretty much him firing. Because normally whenever you shoot you want it to look like you're actually firing. Just paste them into here. Alright, next one here. Sorry for watching that. Okay. Alright, here is the sprinting animation. And paste that. Alright, these are the MVG anims. Since we're going to be doing this for World at War, we don't need them. Let's check with this. Okay. Alright, move on to here. I don't think there was anything else that we need to change, because these are just the extra aim down sight animations. Yep. Okay, so now if we watch this animation rig all the way, I have no idea what I just did there. Okay, weird. Okay, so we need to do the ADS anim real quick. To do the ADS anim, go ahead and just go back to 1 and towards let's just watch real quick where we just go ahead and hit this orange line right here so I know which group it's in. It's not gonna help. Okay, this one, there we go. So it's in here. I'm gonna want to select the ADS, because if we watch here it moves. So what we need to do is we need to line it up in this scene right here where we want the gun to be aiming. Oops. Go back to that. Pretty close. A little too much. A little more. There we go, that looks good. Save that by hitting S. So now if we do that, it should work. And that's all we're going to need. I'm going to stop this part here, and the next part will continue.